pioneers everywhere. DeFi gave us freedom, but it also gave us overwhelming noise, speculation, and risk. While humans react, Alpha AI predicts. While markets fluctuate, Alpha AI adapts. By merging artificial intelligence with decentralized finance, Alpha AI creates strategies that are predictive, self-optimizing, and risk-adjusted, all in real time. It filters scams, detects hidden opportunities, and executes with precision, replacing emotion with intelligence from institutions to individuals. Alpha AI makes hedge fund grade intelligence available to everyone. AI x DeFi, the fusion that transforms speculation into prediction and finance into autonomy.
General disclaimer. Welcome to this official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 3.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis and are active participants in all products they are presenting. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organization. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general and not personalized advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide information and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone, so we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing to view this presentation. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing an Affiliate Marketing 3.0 official presentation. All products and services, their component parts and operating methods and systems, either provided by or created by Affiliate Marketing 3.0, belong solely to Affiliate Marketing 3.0. All IPs are protected. Anyone copying, distributing, or reselling any Affiliate Marketing 3.0 product without express permission risks serious legal consequences. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming, or social media sharing of Affiliate Marketing 3.0 presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may also lead to legal consequences.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Saturday. Now, I know you expect an onboarding call, and you will get that, but the onboarding subject is going to be a little bit different because today we have Yunis, Coach Yunis, as usual, right? But he has become the aficionado of Alpha AI, the expert. I think that his expertise and his enthusiasm is going to come right through. And after you witness this onboarding call with him about the Alpha AI, you're probably not going to move from your seat until you get that Alpha AI and start using it regularly. My name is Grace, and I welcome each and every single one of you. And I also like to acknowledge our Chantel from the Financial Freedom Team, and she is here to be able to go ahead and support the entire session. So Chantel, thank you also for being here, and she is going to be actively involved as well. So thank you both. I'm going to turn it over to you. Oh, by the way, folks, get your notebook out because you're really going to get some tips here. Get your notebook and your pen out, and call everybody you know right now so they can witness Alpha AI up close and personal. Yunis?
Thank you, Grace. As always, thank you, Chantal, to be here. Thank you guys for this call, and thank you to come and get some information about how to get into Alpha AI, how to onboard into 3FO. This is the purpose of the call today. Okay, and thank you very much to be here at this time. Okay, let's start it then. Okay, and as you know, we just came from Thailand, an amazing event that we have there with 100 plus leaders around the world. And one of the things is we get the access. One of the announcement is the people can get now, whoever is on 3FO, they have a package, active account with a purchase pack. You can have now the access to go to Alpha AI. Okay, how you go into the Alpha AI with your credentials, username and password from 3FO, you can get into Alpha AI. Now let's go from the beginning. And as you know, the way to get into Alpha AI is through 3FO. If you go to Alpha AI, let me just go see if you can do a logout to show you. Let me see. Okay. If you do a logout, if you go to the Alpha AI website, you will see it's not actually a registration panel or a registration web. It's only a login area that I have Alpha AI. In order to log in, you need to use the same credential that you use for 3FO. Now, when you log into 3FO, in order to have the possibility to interact with Alpha AI, you need to have a package, or you need to have an active account with a package. How you get an active account? Well, it's easy. First of all, you open an account, you get your registration link, you open your account, and then you have the possibility to buy any of the package, starting for $500. And when you buy the first package, let's say they go to subscription, the initial pack, then you have the possibility to get not only a LquidPay voucher to open your own LquidPay account. You have a voucher for Protocol Yeald, you have a voucher for LFG, but you still have the possibility to get into Alpha AI. Alpha AI is an optional way to make money. Yes. And let me show you why. Let me just go in here. This is the website. And I hope everybody can see my website. Is everybody can see my website? Chanta?
Yes, you can see it.
Yes.
Perfect, because I have a problem yesterday night. I don't know why.
No problem, no problem. I'm with you.
Now, let's talk about Alpha AI now. Okay, as you see, I just put in my credentials, say I'm not a robot, and then I will get into the website. Now, we need to understand something. I'm not a professional trader. I'm a little bit like I'm a enthusiast of trading. I like trading. I know how to do it, and that gave me an advantage when Chavez explained to us Alpha AI, because I knew how to go there, how to buy the coins, how to read coin market cap, how to get where to get the contract, and this knowledge helped me to understand better Alpha AI. But before we go there, let me explain you a few things before you go there. Okay, remember something. When you get your 3FO account, you have different ways. You have actually 4 ways to make money on 3FO. The first way is to your own package. When you buy a pack, you can have a yield, weekly yield. They go from 1% a week to 3% a week, depending on the package, depending on subpanels, depending on staking of BTCC, you can get that. In order to get this yield, you don't need to do nothing. You buy the pack, and every week you will get your yield. You withdraw your yield in Ethereum, okay, and on the base network, and that's it. You know, that's the first way to make money in 3FO. Then there's other ways to make money in 3FO, and one of the way is to through the community. Let's say you create a community, you have a team, then you invite people into your team, and then you can have commissions for package purchase in your team in different levels if you qualify. Commission in purchase and repurchase. That's the second way to make money in 3FO. Then the third way is when the people in your team, in your community, in different levels, starting making yield too. They starting getting yield. You make some portion, or you make a percentage of that yield too. Is you make yield over yield. You make some gains on their yields. Okay, we call that one yield over yield. System. Okay, system. This is the third way to make money, and the fourth way to make money is through the rank. You reach the rank, and you can go from $1,000 reward to $10 million reward. Okay, and I don't have no doubt there is people in this business that will be going to those rank as soon as possible. They really rank up very, very fast. Okay, now this is this is the passive way, I would say, passive way to make money. Some people say to me, I prefer to doing this way to make money, to go into trading, because the time I spend in doing trading, I can make more money doing the passive way through the community and all these things. Okay, now you have another way to make money. This is one, and this is another way, is through Alpha AI. Alpha AI. Okay, right now with Alpha AI, we have only I would probably say the basic structure of the Alpha AI. There are few things that are not yet deployed. One of the things is the signal mosaic. Signal mosaic is a trademark of 3FO Alpha AI, and is the way to do the trading in a automized automized way, meaning you pull everything, you programming everything, and you can go away and the system will do everything for you. This signal mosaic is not deployed yet. It's coming. There is another thing is not deployed yet, is the app. The company working right now in the app. Why? Because the app will help you to do the programmation, the signal mosaic, but the app will give you push signals, meaning when the signal is available, the app will be let you know right away. A signal is available, you can go there and you can see the signal. And if you want to trade the signal, you will have everything there in place. These two things are not yet deployed. What we see in Alpha AI is the signals. We can see information about smart traders. We can see the information in coin market cap. That is already deployed. All these things are deployed. We can see where to trade the DEX, where you can buy this token or you can swap this token. Okay. And you can get the history too. History is trading. You can see the Alpha AI traders, you know, remember the money or the yield that come out of Alpha AI is that yield that fuel all the program. The yield, the results that Alpha AI has is what they fuel our program. That's a way to get 1% up to 3% because they're traders working in Alpha AI. And I tell you something, me as an amateur, if I'm doing, you know, some money with Alpha AI, imagine people that is professional people trading in Alpha AI, getting the signal, see each signal and see some patterns and make decision and, you know, buy some tokens and buy and sell, get into the pump, you know, meaning, you know, when you translate that into profit and those profits are translated to 3FO. You know, that's the reason why now Chavez answered the question that many people has is where the money comes from. Well, the money comes from Alpha AI. And even if it's no signal, Mosaic is not deployed yet and the app is not deployed yet, with this information that you have here, you can do, if you want, if you learn, and if you take the time to analyze the information, you can make it big here if you want. Okay, but it's optional. You don't need to become a trader in order to get this 1% to 3% a week. This is a real optional thing, but it's very interesting. The moment you understand how this works, is a knowledge you will get forever. And this is the basic. This is the basic how this activity sector works. Okay. Now, let me explain you another thing. Today, I will go through Alpha AI. I will explain, you know, some of the characteristics over there, the things you can see in Alpha AI. I will explain you which wallet I use to buy and sell tokens, you know, the wallets. I will show you some of the results through the coin market cap and the signals. But the next thing after I show you that, this is the only characteristic of things do you learn about Alpha AI. But the next thing that you need to understand is how to read the chart, when to go in, when to go out, when to buy, when to sell. Signal Mosaic will give you this type of information, but Signal Mosaic is not yet there. Meaning, if you want to try Alpha AI at this point, my advice is to take your precautions and doesn't, if you want just to start, you can start with $5, $10, $20 to see how the movement. And remember, this type of coin, there are no Ethereum, there are no Bitcoin, there are no Solana, Polygon, Arbitrum. This is more like a meme coins, meaning they have their cycle is very fast. Sometimes it's just up and down. That's it. It's sectional when some of the coins go up during the time. Happen. Okay, sometimes I just left, I'm done for the day. Sometimes I leave some of the coins and then the next day it double, but not always. Same way they double, same day they die. You see, you need to take some precautions if you're going that way. Now let's show you a little bit the page, what you find in the website. The first thing you will find in the website is the P&L. The P&L that Chavez team is doing right now with this information. They have the same information like you have here. And with this information, in the last, I don't know, probably months and a half, not even 2 months, I believe already 2 months, they already make $475,000 profit, meaning last month they just finished with 21% profit for the last month, and they have an accumulative for the last 3 months of 82%, meaning they doing an amazing job on trading, meaning the money is coming from real activities in this activity sector. Okay, that's one of the things. Now, after that, we have the 5 best performance. We say probably from the day, from the last 24 hours, because that change every day, that change too. Doesn't mean that if you go in this signal right now, let's say this one is 1 second, let me see. I don't see. Okay, pink. Doesn't mean if you go with pink right now, it will be a good time to get into the signal. Oh, I get into the, sorry, I didn't get to the chart. This is a chart. Then we discuss, we'll see everything now. Okay. This is the pink is still a good coin. They have a $4.7 million liquidity, but as you see, they got some ups and downs, and most of the time when we get the signal, it's because something will be happen. And most of the time, I would probably say 80% of the time, it's not 100%, but 80% of the time, you can be before a pump. Sometimes not a big pump, but you can have the signal before that small pump or this large pump is happening, and it's good to be there. I tell you the truth. More if it's something like that, like a coin with a $4.7 million in liquidity. Right now, doesn't move too much. They have only 11 buyers and 16 sellers. Okay, now it's a 12 buyer, 18 seller. Okay, and you can see the movement is not as fast as before. The movement at the beginning is crazy, and that's when the coins go up and down very, very fast. Now, let's go to the. This is like I tell you, it's more like a history what some of the coin did it. Like this one, by example, 85x, the pump 9x, PI 95x, and that one I don't know the name. They say 9x, okay, and ping the 29x. This is the first signal alert. Now, let's see the signals. Let me just go refresh to see if any signal come up, because probably during this soon signal will be come out. Now, you can see this is the last signals that the recent signal we get into Alpha AI. The last one was this one called the BSO. As you see, they have a caution tag here. It's in Solana. How I know it's in Solana? Because I see the logo on Solana here. That's what I know is Solana coin. When it's Solana, I use Phantom, the wallet, to buy the coin. Let's see. I go to this account. It's not mine, but let me just. It's not my trading account, but let me see which one. Yeah, no, it's not my trading account, but it's an account I have here. If you see, this is the coin. We have, it's in Solana. We have the smart traders. You can see some of the smart trader, how many buy they did it, how many sold they did it. This one, they did one. They sold 3 times, and they make 27% profit. That was an hour ago. This one, it buys 10, they sold 8, but at this point it's 13.76%. This is a smart trader, negative. And this one is, they buy 9, they sold 7, it's in 33.22%, 58 minutes ago, okay? That's give you an idea who is there, who's not there, okay? And what is the strategy that smart trader is taking right now. If I click on view, I will go directly to, if I go to view, go directly to CoinMarketCap. And then here, I have the possibility to see how this coin's going. You see? Let's say, let me see here. They say there were 52 minutes ago. 52 minutes ago, meaning 14:30, around here, 14:30, around here, the signal came up, but just to this small pump, you see? That's the reason why we need to be the time. If I'm going now, after 1 hour, you can see right now where the pump, what the probably can be a good way to buy. Let me see, liquidity. Well, it's not too much liquidity. It's almost dying, $43,000. It's almost dying this coin. You see, that's the reason why they say cash, to be careful in order to put some money here, you know. And that's the reason. Not all the signals are 100% good. And I tell you something, Alpha AI doing an amazing job to recognize the best signal, because this one is probably not the best one, but in the sea of 1,000 signal, this one is at least one of the good ones. But of course, we can have better. You know, we have this one, pink, for example. There was a better signal. ESPN, that one too. There was 10 hours ago. That one that was good. That was yesterday. I already make that one. I make 2x in that one already. Okay. You can see here there was 3 smart. You can see the smart traders and how many they buy, how many they hold right now. For example, these two, this one, he hold $23,000. He bought about 3 times, and is right now in profit 225%. This one is by 4 times, is in profit. This one is in profit. Almost everybody here is in profit. There's only 2. This one is in loss. This one is in loss, but most of them are in profit. Meaning, still this ESPN is still alive. There is a possibility to make some money here too. Okay, we need just to see how if it's a chart. The liquidity is 888. You know, right now they have 20 sellers and 12 buyers. It's not too many people buy and sell. Okay. And you can see here in the bottom the transactions. Who is buying, who is selling. You know, there is some movement. It's still active as a coin. Okay. But I tell you something. There are better signals. Alpha AI, this is a signal already came. That was good on the time. I remember when I get there, I get somewhere here in this area. I believe it was here actually in this area. I get the signal here, and they go up all this all way. I make 2x. I couldn't make 3x, but I just exit before going to 3x, and then continue to go up, and then goes down, and then go up again. And sometimes we have the same coin, because pink was a previous signal, that the signal come up again. Why? Because they see or they check that is something on the web, on the blockchain, some movement that will be push the price up, and then the signal will come up. And if you see here, this signal already come up 112 times. You see, 112 times the signal came out, and this signal is a base network. As you see, it's different. Now, in order to buy this, you need to have you can do with Phantom, or you can do with MetaMask, okay, because they are supporting base network. Now let's go to the chart. Okay, first of all, this coin tell you there is a Solana. You can see there the logo. Okay, let me just show you that here. You can see the logo of Solana here. Then you have the contract. The contract is that one here, and you can copy the contract over here. Then you have the liquidity. This is a very important thing. If a coin has, I don't know, 45,000, less than 100,000 in liquidity, me, myself, I don't go there. Sometimes people can say, yes, let's go. But me, myself, I don't go there. We have a less than 100,000. Something that is I'm starting looking at is the buyers and the sellers, the active buyers and sellers. You know, sometimes you have more sellers than buyers. We have to check it out that too, because I like the numbers that are, let's say you have 10 buyers, 10 sellers, they're equal, you know. But when you have only 5 buyers but 20 sellers, I don't know if it's a good time to be there. Okay, there are probably more people selling than buying, and in order to go to pump a coin, you need more buyers than sellers. And here you can see the movement of the coin. You know, how much they buy, how much they sell. This one sold at $19. Okay, before that 189. Somebody buy 182. You know, probably the same guy. Let me see. Probably the same guy. Let me see. Yeah, the same guy. You know, they just buy $1 and they sold 182. They sold to 189. They just make few cents. But people do it. You know, if they can make some sense, you know, $1, $2, $3, $5, $10, $20. Many people that are happy per trade. They're very, very happy. You see, and you can see here. And you can see here the address if you want to make see who's buying, who's selling. You can see the address here. Okay. In order to buy, let's say this one is a Solana. Okay. I copy the contract, and let me show you my this is a Solana, meaning I can use my Phantom wallet. Okay, I need to have some Solana, as you see. Okay, I have some Solana here. You know, this is the coin actually. This is the coin actually. You know, I sold and I leave 160. Now I'm in 188. I'm in profit right now. It's not much, but anyway, you know, after I sold, I leave some of the just to see how things work over there. And then I go to swap. And then you need to have Solana. Let's see if you need Solana or not. In order to see if you need Solana or not, you can go here and look at the pools. You know, we have a pool in Solana, meaning, yes, with Solana you can buy this coin. Okay, we put in here Solana. Let's do a swap. Okay, click on swap. Then you have Solana here. Then you have another coin. In order to search the coin, I'm paste the contract. You see, I paste the contract, and then I make my swap. Let's say I want to swap 50%. I want to swap the whole thing. Then I get this quantity of coins. Okay, or if I want to sell the coins I got already, you know, if I want to sell it, you see, I can make 191. Yeah, no bad at all. You know, I make some profit. It's not much, but anyway, I make some profit, and I can swap if I want, you know, and cash out the profit if I want. You can start with $1, $5, $10, $20. You can do whatever you want as an amount. It's good to start to do some trades in order to see if it's something for you or not. Okay, if it's something for you, amazing. You will enjoy, because there is a lot of signals that come up every day. The only thing is you need to look at the signals. You need to be in the website and look at the signal, because it's no push signals or wait to see if the signal is come up, yes or not. There is a way, if you put your email address in this area, you can put your email address. You can put your email address here, and you can have some signal that come out to you. Yes, but sometimes there is you have to check it out, because most of the time the signals are no up-to-date signals. I think it's because they're working on it. But if you want to get some signals through email, you can put your email here and you can see, but you need to check. I'm always, when I get the signal by email, I check it into the website. I prefer to go right now with the signals in the website than the signals on the email at this point. Okay, let's say pink, for example, is a base. Network. Same thing, I can go with my my Phantom account. Then I go to the, let's say, go to the CoinMarketCap, copy the address, remember, okay, copy the address. See, it's probably a good time to buy, huh? It's go down, but I don't know. There is 18 buyer, that's good now. 18 buyer, 14 seller, that's a good thing. It's a $4.6 million coin, meaning they have some liquidity, you know. In the last 24 hours, almost $29 million in trading. That's good too. Meaning there is a possibility that this one, you know, we didn't have the signal yet, but sometime the experience can let you know, okay, you can realize sometime that is a good possibility to get into the coin. You see? Let me see ping another time. Oops, ping disappeared. 1 second. Price, yes, 35% the last 24 hours. Yeah, probably. You know, we need to check it out, because we see here the quantity of money that's already drained. drain the system, $12,000, $13,000. If the moment you see that it's going up, it's because the coin will go up. That would be a good time to buy. Now, same thing. I go into my Phantom wallet. I do, it's a base network. I do the swap thing. I go and change base, get Ethereum. Okay, what happened? Base, Ethereum. Okay, now in Ethereum. Now I have to copy the address. 1 second. Base, Ethereum. What happened? Now let's take that. Then I'm going here. Then I'm paste into the base. 1 second. Let me see what happened here. Ethereum. Okay, because it's okay, this one. Okay, they don't. Sometimes it's okay. Okay, now I'm in the good good network. Paste. Voila. Now we have the token called ping. Click on it, and then you can, you want to do 50%. You want to do maximum. Okay, and then you do swap, and then you do all the you say yes, 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 confirm, and you can have the coin. And then for sell the coin, you need just to do the reverse. You put the ping in the top, and then you put Ethereum in the bottom, and then you can sell the coin. Now, if you see they go still going down. We can check the historical. They just make a big. They go from this make almost 4x in the last, I would probably say 12 hours. That is very good. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, they make in the last, let me see. Yeah, 12 hours. They make a big, that's the reason why we get the signal. That's the reason why we get the signal. You see? That's the reason we need to check and be careful when the signal come up, because you don't want to go into I tell you the first one of my mistake. When I get into the Alpha AI, the first thing I did, I put $20 in each signal. I put 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, and 20 here. And then I realized I wasn't making money. That one drained off, one drained down, that one too, that one too, and that one too, and that one too. And then I say, I'm doing something wrong. And then when the moment I realized that I have to really see the signal, check it out, some of the statistics of the signal, these few days that I went in Thailand with Chavez and all the teams and everything, I understood better how to read the smart traders, and that's the reason why I don't go to all the signals. I'm really check it out first. I need to see first of all if I'm in a good time to get into the signal. If I see I'm in a good time to be into the signal, I put some money, $10, $20. I don't go yet with $100, $1,000. I know Chavez, that day he said, in the day of the presentation, say when I started to see some of the signals, say, wow, this is good to put at least $500 in that one, And he said that, and I tried to figure out why he said that. Because in my book, I didn't put, I didn't even put $10 on that one, but he said he would put 500. You see, a different criteria. But the reason why is because they have more experience and knowledge than me doing these kind of things. You see, I'm learning. Sometimes I lose $1 or $2 in a trade. Sometimes I make $5, $10, $15, $20 in a trade too. But this is the way to learn and to see the patterns. I will tell you something. You don't need to be an expert to do Alpha AI. I tell you the truth. You don't need to be an expert. I know my daughter-in-law, she lives in Spain. She doesn't have no clue about trading. She learned by herself. And what she's doing right now is the same thing I do in Alpha AI. She see the chart, you see some number of the chart, and she say, "This one, I like that one. I put $100." She's more crazy like me. She put $100, $200, and I tell you something. The time I went in Spain, that she's doing this trading in the alpha coins, she was making not Alpha AI. She's doing in another type of trading. I think it's with Binance. And I remember in 2 weeks, in 2 months, I went there in Spain. She make around $20,000 profit doing what we are doing here in Alpha AI, because I told her, listen, look at what we are doing in Alpha AI. She say it's similar that I'm doing with Binance. She picked, but it's because of the knowledge, because of now she sees some patterns, and she can realize that she make money every time. No, but she have an eye to see which one is the best. You get her always studies charts, see charts, and sometimes she see, I don't know, 40, 50 charts, and then she decide to go with one. And another thing she's doing, when she go with that one, she stay there. She doesn't go in another one and another one and another one. She stay there, look at when they goes up. She stay there. When she see she already make 3x, 4x, they get exit the initial amount. They continue with the winnings, and then she makes money. It's the same way I can do, and we like to be like her on Alpha AI. And I tell you something, the way to be like her is to read the chart and know where to get into the coin or not. And it's the only way to do that. It's the only two ways. No, one is because you have the knowledge already. You know how to do it. Or the second one is because in the near future, we went connecting our account with Signal Mosaic, and we leave Signal Mosaic do their job. The automatization will become later on. They already Chavez is working in that right now. At this point, we talking. He working in that right now. He working to get the app in order to get the push live. That's a big advantage. And the second thing they're working is to get a Signal Mosaic up and running. You see? And those are the things that you need to understand. First of all, remember, you can do your own Yeald to 3FO without do trading, nothing. Just grow your community, show to the community where the money comes from trading. If some of them wants to do some trading, they can do it. We have all the signals in Alpha AI, but you can do big if you want through the community. Okay, don't be fear to show to the people, to invite people to join 3FO, because we have now all the tools that we need to show that the business is real, the money comes from real strategies, real activities, and this business is made to last for I won't say forever, but for a long, long time. Anyway, thank you very much. This is the first part. Every weekend we'll be continue to give you more tips about Alpha AI, and I hope what we did today it helped you, all of you, to have at least to start get some trading on Alpha AI.
Thank you so much, Coach Yunis. You definitely conceptualized it and contextualized it so that, okay, I can get started. And then the example that you just gave now, I was going to ask you that, and say, this looks really complicated, Coach Yunis. How do I, what is the simplest thing? So, I mean, how do I really, really get started? I understand as far as 3FO, that's fantastic. But, what coins do I need? How do I send money to and buy my first coin on Alpha AI? Really, how do I get started? Because it looks really complicated.
Well, it's complicated when you don't know nothing about trading. I tell you the truth. But what Chavez is doing, what is doing is to try to get easy for the people with the next update, the next implementation. They will easy to somebody who doesn't have no clue at all on trading, but they want to do some trading with Alpha AI. Now, if you see, we're working in 4 networks right now: Solana, Binance Smart Chain, Base, and Ethereum. I will probably tell you the most signals come from these 3 here: Solana, Binance Smart Chain, and Base. Binance Smart Chain, Solana and Base, you can well, let's put it that way. Solana, Binance Smart Chain, and Base, you can have one wallet that work for in all these 3, that is MetaMask. MetaMask right now is work with all these 3. In order to interact with coins in Solana, you need to have the coin Solana. The coin is called Sol. Okay, it's Solana. In order to interact with Binance Smart Chain, you need to have BNB. That's the coin for Binance Smart Chain. In order to interact with Base, you need to have Ethereum, but in the Base network. Okay, and you can use only MetaMask if you want. Now, there is other wallets that they are simply more, I would say, easier, but sometimes when you buy in stress, let's say you need to go into the coin, buy because time is critics, you need to buy the coin in order to get into the right time. There is wallets like a Trust Wallet, SafePal, that you can also use Solana, Binance Smart Chain, and Ethereum and Base, but you still need to have Solana, Binance Smart Chain, and Ethereum in Base in that wallet in order to perform a trade in any of those wallets. I don't want to do it more complicated, but yes, you can buy some of the Binance Smart Chain coin through PancakeSwap or Uniswap. Yes, you can do that. But I tell you the truth, the easy way to do is through the wallet. You paste the contract in the wallet, and you can swap it, and that's it. That's all. That's the best way. Anyway, I hope I can answer your question, Grace.
No, that was fantastic. Just get what coins do I need? How to get started. So that's a question, and I'm hoping that other folks, you have questions. Anybody else have questions?
There is a few questions here. Yeah, there is a few questions here, and one is the short of what 3FO. If you have 4 people, is because if LquidPay, so I get 500 to start and get, or LquidPay, you can be passive and earning in and non-network, yes or not. Okay, they're talking about LquidPay here. Let me tell you something. I know we talk about Alpha AI, but let me explain something about LquidPay. LquidPay is one of our best products. I will tell you the truth. I will be even push more LquidPay because everything is good, but I say to people who start, they don't have no clue at all on cryptocurrency, has LquidPay can be a very good solution for them. Now, with LquidPay, sorry, I write LquidPay, LquidPay. Okay, you have, when you buy your 3FO pack, okay, when you buy it, you get a license of LquidPay, but what you get the choice license called choice license or choice voucher. This choice voucher has some characteristic. One of the thing is you can swap and pay up to $10,000 per purchase. Meaning you want to buy something and it costs $20,000, you need to swap 2 times because it's a maximum of $10,000 per purchase. Okay. Then you have up to, I would say here, up to 3% cash back. How you get this 3%, you need to qualify. You need to qualify. How you qualify for this 2%? You qualify in that way. The moment you get 2 people, you refer 2 people directly, you get 1%. The moment you get 5, you get 2%. The moment you get 10, you get 3% cash back. In your purchase. This is in your purchase. You're using that for purchasing, you get that cash back. Now, you have 0.1% cash back, but in your direct referrals purchase. Let's say Grace is my referral, okay? And she do, I don't know, she buy things, you know, go grocery, she put gas, she pay with the LquidPay card, she buy a ticket, flight ticket, she pay for the hotel, she pay for the subway station, to, you know, the metro, and she do all this expensive, and you get, or me, I get 0.10% or whatever she. Forget that. In order to get that, you don't need to. You just need to send her the link, and that's it. And then she will be open the LquidPay, and that's it. That's all. You know, and you get this information, and you get everything. You know, everything is already done in the LquidPay. Meaning, with LquidPay, you can make money just with LquidPay if you want. You can make you can, I don't know, have a campaign on social medias, and you're selling only the LquidPay, and voila, you know. 1 second, because I have another Zoom call to, and then need to tell them that I'm still in this Zoom call.
Not a problem. Not a problem. You are very well sought after, and this particular onboarding was well anticipated. As you can see, as far as the response of the people here, are there any other? There may be one more question in here. Let's see. What are the colors of the coin stand for? Can we read it easily? If yellowish, more return?
This what is the color of the coin stand for, please? We can read it easily. Is yellowish, more return? No. No, it's no the coins are we call meme coins because they have I don't know if you talking about the color here or the color here. Okay. This
Your
one doesn't
screen's not showing. Hey, Eunice,
huh?
your screen is not showing, so we don't know where here is.
Okay, 1 second. Let me go over again.
It was shown on my side, Chris.
It's showing right now, no?
Yeah, it's showing.
Okay.
Okay, I can't see.
Well,
So Chris,
well, you know, you can see the network here, but here what they show you is the result already, how much they made it already. This one, by example, they didn't make 1x yet, but that one he made 29x, and that one make 4x. You see, this one made 6x. Probably color have to be with that, but most important is what the information is inside of these results. It's no actually colors to say this coin goes better than another one. We have to check always we have to always check the chart to see where this coin goes, going up and down, you know, the liquidity, how many people they are buying and sell right now. You know, listen, that one there are 27 buyers and only 20 sellers, meaning there is a possibility that can probably go up. You know, we never know. But I prefer to go with new signals or repeat signals if you're getting on time. You know, if I'm here checking the signal and then the signal come up and then I can perform the signal, you know, that's something we can do. Anyway, yeah.
Yunis, can I ask one last question? Sorry.
Sure.
Fantastic. I'm feeling confident now to go over from paper to actual trading. So I just did first some paper trading and then I see you are swapping the time in terms of your chart. What is your ideal? Are you looking more per second, per minute, per 5 minutes? What do you think is the right timing for you to look at?
Well, you know, Alpha, I tell you something, there is many, even CoinMarketCap give you signals. You know, you can go into CoinMarketCap, give you a signal, and you see the signals over there. But sometimes when you see a signal in CoinMarketCap, doesn't appear in Alpha AI. And you say, why doesn't appear? And then when you see the charts, you see that the instead of go up, it go down. You see?
Yeah.
And then later on, the same coin start to get some corrections, and then they start getting up, and then you see that particular coin appear in Alpha AI, meaning Alpha AI, they don't bring you everything that's come out in the market. They bring you what they think or they realize, you know, it's AI, it's a artificial intelligence that will see what they see. They probably have a pump. They have some percentage of pump, and I see that when I go in Alpha AI. That's the reason why I didn't go with CoinMarketCap signals, because you know I will be broke if you go to all the signals on CoinMarketCap, because none of them guarantee they can go up. At least in Alpha AI, you have a certain amount of percentage of guarantee that this coin at this point that they arrive, you can do it right away. Listen, guys, I have another. I would love to stay here more than an hour, but thank you very much to be here. Next week we have another call and we'll be share some of our experience. And I think on Wednesday we have Chavez talking about Alpha AI too. I have to be there to check it out. You know what is new, and I hope we can do something better. You know, for next week we can probably have some people already trading and get some of their experience.
If not, Coach Yunis, you're going to have to schedule us more time.
Of course, yeah, for next time.
Much.
Thank you very much.
Right, exactly. Next time. Thank you so much, Coach Yunis. The richness of your instructions and your training is such that I think we could spend a lot more time unpacking a lot of it, because it's so fertile with knowledge. Very, very rich. So thank you so much for your time. Chantel, always a pleasure to have you here. Your questions are insightful. And so, but we need to be able to see folks. They have your Q&A on Sunday, which is at, remember, tomorrow. Let me remind everybody, tomorrow the U.S. clocks turn back 1 hour after 2 a.m. So by the time that we are having this, the clocks will already be turned back. So please be mindful of the time. 9 p.m. UK time, which they've already turned back their clocks. So be here for your Q&A. And then we'll have Monday, Tuesday. And as Coach Yunis already mentioned, we have catch up with and update with Chavez on Wednesday. Thursday presentation. Friday we have the Friday education, and then Coach Yunis will be back on Saturday. All righty. Have all your questions ready. Thank you so much. Have a great week.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chantal.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
thanks, Yunis. Thanks, Grace. Bye.
Bye.